people, OG back on the screen. Uncle Demi has entered the stage. He's on trial. He's in the courtroom. I'm astounded. Yo, what the hell? You couldn't have said I'm shocked, Uncle Demi. You gotta say I'm astounded now. Uncle Demi just sound like one of the dudes that be sipping the tea. Now that he be talking to the devs and shit, now he be getting the limited access. That's how Uncle Demi just be sipping the tea and shit. The hot tea. I'm astounded. Like, you know, he in that energy. I'm telling you, yo, he was sipping some of that tea with Mike Wayne. That some people still don't understand the proper etiquette for the game critique. As someone who frequently communicates directly with the developers, I don't feel the need to broadcast this. But you did. See? You didn't have to put this part. You didn't have to put this part. You could have been like, as the content creators that get to go to the events, they're not going to broadcast. You know, listen, there's no even way for me to flip it. You want to say this. As someone who frequently communicates directly with the developers, you just told on yourself and let everybody know that you communicate with the developers directly. So you can bring yourself hate by doing this as well too, because then people would think, oh snap, Uncle Demi made the game this way, or he added to it. I don't feel the need to broadcast this. It's interesting how many creators are well aware of the right channels for feedback. It's interesting how many creators are well aware of the right channels for feedback. What does that mean, though? The right channels? What's the right channels? How do you know when something's the right channel? We even have a dedicated Discord for public discourse. Who's we? Let's get real. Many critiques are merely for internet popularity. Uncle Demi. Now, you're giving the vibes that you're coming off as a teacher's pet. This is why people are going to call you a sellout. I don't care personally. I'm doing me. I'm playing the game and then making my content. I'm not in the mentality or mind state that I'm trying to play a role, or even though I'm still a nice guy, I'm still a cool, nice guy, and I feel like the devs met me and something. They go, oh, he's actually he's a cool, chill guy. But I'm not in the mentality of where I'm walking on eggshells. You know, walking in a glass house, like at any point something could break. Or, oh snap, damn, I lose my opportunities. No. So I'm going to be me. And hopefully that can blend in, and maybe in the future the devs can give me a knock. Hey, send me a message. You know what I mean? This is a critique I put out, Uncle Demi. Respond. If not, you just speaking to a group of creators you're talking about. I don't know who, but look at this. He's dribbling, and I there's an old video I showed this already, how it was a travel. But when you don't have the clout, when you don't have some of the resources or be able to talk to certain people, these things can't have a spotlight being put on it. Not saying I don't have a clout. I do got a certain amount of clout, but I just mean like a certain pull where, okay, this people gonna make a trend. You know what I mean? Look how he stops. Bullet TV has stopped. All players, 95% of players play like this all year. Bullet stopped dribbling, right? He's standing straight. You can see both his legs are spread out apart. Okay. Whoa. Uncle Demi. Are you sure this is just for entertainment? Or is this somebody actually on the same mentality level as the devs who care enough to look at attention to detail? And I can see that, oh, this move the whole year was a travel. Look, he doesn't even dribble the ball again. He just does an animation like he did it in Speed Boosts. Faulty animation mechanic that changed the whole way this game could have looked this whole year. One animation. And there's more, but this one little detail I'm showing y'all changed. You would have seen a whole different game. You wouldn't have seen players just coming, stopping like what Bullet does to get you on your heels, because this game has sliding foot technology. And Czar, the dev who preaches about Sim Nation, said that clamps was too overpowered, so they toned it down. Which makes this new sliding thing that came on defense. They just made defense weaker, offense stronger, when it should be the same thing. Somebody should be able to speed boost on defense. Case closed. That's it. You can do this type of movement on offense where he don't even put the ball down again. Look at this. And then he speeds off. This is why somebody thinks he's done and they stop moving, because they think, okay, he's going to have to do a crossover the other way because he just can't do a launch again. The Michael Jordan will fool you every time. That's on my Twitter. Man, y'all see my Twitter already. Make sure y'all go follow it. Back to Uncle Demi. So he already seen the 2K gameplay. He already knows how it looks. He's already has his mind. Understand, when we talk about this, he already is stimulated. See, I'm going to give the gems, the real psychology that you ain't hearing from no other 2K YouTuber. Uncle Demi's already stimulated. Adrenaline boosted, rushed. Ideas, probably writing ideas down. Got, this build, I'll make this build. I'll make this, I'm going to... Come on now. Already. Because he gets that luxury of being there early. Okay? Life is a mental thing. It has not... yeah, we do physical stuff, but it's more of a mental aspect. Right? So his mind's already seeing things that we don't see already. Let's get that clear. Let's get it real. What is he at? Disregarding. Oh, yeah. The direct access. He said, let's get real. Many critics popularity disregarding the direct access to developers. Nah. Not really. You can't be mad at the community because most of the time the devs have not chosen to have a direct outlook approach, or even have little minion devs like somebody like Czar be talking to other people and responds to certain shit, but the way he does it is like a computer robot. It's like he has a certain way he has to speak. So there's only limited ways of understanding that many different people gonna start understanding what they even be talking about with the game. But if they had more direct people like that, people would feel like, okay, they're not Hollywood. But most average people gonna look at the devs like they Hollywood. They're never gonna get a response. So sometimes they feel like they just talking to the air. That's why people will just tag them in something. You see 200 other people writing to them, you ain't really thinking they gonna see what you're talking about. So yeah, people will go on there for entertainment purposes like that. But if it was more of that door open where you could actually just talk to the devs politely or send some type of request, come on, people would do that, but it's not. The 2K doesn't listen to me argument is baseless. We've seen many of our suggestions come to life. Developers highly value honest, constructive feedback for the game. We've seen many of our suggestions once again. This is what I mean. It's still, they gotta realize it's still separate. Y'all are still a group. You just joined the group. If you can't say right now directly out your mouth, Uncle Demi, myself, Uncle Demi, I went there and I made some changes to the game. I told them this and that was completely changed and scrapped. If you can't directly speak like that, you're just a person who's like a promo person basically. You go there, you give your critiques and certain little stuff like that. But it's just like, I'm trying to explain this in the best way so people can get it. Like, yeah, they'll hear the feedback, but at the end of the day, they still making the final the product. Now, they said that they had people go and play there early, right? They said this, y'all. They had people go and play early already beforehand. This is why I say, yo, what's up with the devs? What's up with people? It's like the truth is just coming out. LD2K said it early, like just recently on Twitter. What did he say? He said, there's people that go and play events and you wouldn't even know it. Way before they have these little events where Uncle Demi went to. Way before that. They did that for 23, y'all. Look at this. They did that for 23, but I want to show y'all this. They did that for 23, but I want to show y'all this. There's no way There's no way. See, this is what I mean. Unless you guys want to take the card that you guys are lazy. Which one is it? See, and it's not disrespect. It's how a natural human being would think. Which one is it? This took me a matter. I found this in the beginning of the game. It took me a matter of seconds to look at it and look at the animation and wonder, how could they do this animation? How could they just fully stop again? And then they burst off like that without a dribble. And I always just now I have to bring it right back to real life again. I almost just forgot because I'm an adapter. So I just was like, you know what, let me adapt and play this game. And people still trash because they just don't got natural basketball IQ. They just gonna play off cheese. I just gotta learn the cheese and counteract against it. So y'all telling me y'all had people go out and play early, which they did. We know this. LD just said it. They had people go out and play early and still left this in the game. A complete travel on a speed boost animation. One of the things that they say that they don't even like. Mike Wayne said he doesn't even like the term speed boosting. He said that on Twitter. Anything I'm saying, go fact check it. So, you allowed that animation to be pushed. The devs always will see stuff. Community don't listen. Are y'all serious? This is their product. It's just like if I had a business and I'm running reviews, you gotta look at what people say. Like I said, in any business, and I told anybody this, even when you're coming up and you're trying to start a business, your business will always have some secrecy. Meaning it's a group of people that make the business work, and you guys work together to make it work behind the scenes. Whatever, you have certain strategies, because guess what? There's competitors. Point blank period. Even though 2K is the only basketball game, 2K still has other competitors with other things. They still have bills to pay, etc. So they can probably get a new hardware system for a new engine or whatever the case is. Yeah, man, I can go deep. Let's stop playing these games. Demi is on the stage now. He's on trial now. We've seen many of suggestions come to life. Developers highly honest, value feedback for the game improvement. So let's dispel this myth. It's already been dispelled when they added crossplay. So it's like, yo, I'm telling you, he wanted to come and speak. He wanted to come and say this. That already got dispelled when they added crossplay in. It's been dispelled. Once they added crossplay in, it's come on now. It's been dispelled. And I'm pretty sure there's more things that we're going to see 24 that's going to be, okay, woo, it's a 3rd-year cycle of first quick step. Meaning when we got first quick step, 21 next gen, 22, 23, we're at the 3rd-year cycle. Usually the game changes. OG's on point. Of course, we're still going to be playing similar 2K, and certain badges, you may see certain things come back, but you're going to see a change in the gameplay. Criticizing a company recklessly and then playing the victim when being overlooked for opportunities is hypocritical. So I guess he's talking about Badge Plug, because Badge Plug instantly commented down. We're about to get to that part. He instantly commented underneath this. So basically, Badge Plug, and this is what I meant by, this is crazy. So, like I said, this season, usually in this month, gives some natural gems. A lot of drama kicks out. Or just a lot of things being put on the stage. That's why I said I had to put Uncle Demi on the stage. Duke Dennis talked crazy about the game. Where was Duke Dennis at, everyone? Duke Dennis actually put on his Twitter, it's crazy how he don't got a logo. And Duke is my guy, but I'm just using him as reference in this video. And he said it's crazy how he has this much status and this much subs and viewers and pull this, and he's getting a logo late in the year. Yo, he did this twice. I think it was, I forget what year, it's 19. He did it a few times. And he said it's crazy how these creators that's not even known getting logos. The logo got no more power. Literally said this. Literally talked about this. Literally said that 2K was trash. Many other creators. Where was he at? And his brother was there. So it was like, damn, they like, yo, bring your brother too. Yeah, you can bring your brother. You can bring somebody. Let him know he can bring somebody. Come on. Where was he at? So that talking recklessly stuff doesn't mean nothing when you actually have the status and the clout. Let's be real. See, you can't do the let's be real, Uncle Demi, and then not actually be real. Kai Cenat said, it's the same thing, but I'm buying it. But guess what? The devs don't care. That's good promo. You want to know why? He's the biggest streamer in the world. And it's good promo regardless. Even if they hit him up behind the scenes like, hey man, why did you say it like that, dude? Or who knows? Who knows? They could have told him to say that. See, every company has a secrecy. This is the reason why random certain people just don't get invited. You think these devs ain't watching? How do they even know? How did all these people even know? How did they know who the Uncle Demi was? To even invite him. Or other guys. They're watching. Always. Studying character. I know all this stuff already. But there's some people who just, I don't care. It's not a strong care for me for a logo. The logo don't hit the same. It really don't. It don't matter if you got a logo or not. Your name matters now. We really in 2023, real life reality times where your energy just really matter. Really. Of course, the other stuff. But if you don't have the energy there, who cares? See, so the devs try to cherry pick certain creators that they feel like, okay, this creator will listen or this creator won't do too much or this. I don't know what they think. Really. There's no directness there. It's not, Would you stand on your desk job at a 9 to 5 to publicly bash it? No. You'd go to HR. The same principles apply as an independent contractor seeking to collaborate with other publishers. The sooner this is understood, the sooner success follows. Now I gotta keep it 100 with him. This is 100% true. This is how the real world works. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. Sometimes you may have to just play that character. Even though you may have certain moral stances in certain ways that you feel inside when it comes to business, you can't carry certain energies within the business because then you can just be detrimental to the business. So what he is saying is very true. See, what I'm saying is I don't mind okay, if the devs don't want me, let's say if the devs was starting to work with me and they don't want me to speak a certain way, well, I don't mind that. But one thing I'm going to do is I'll speak the real truth to them in their face. Like, it's not gonna be no sugar. Oh yeah, Mike. Yeah. Well, that move's not that bad. I mean, you don't have to tweak it down that bad, Mike. No, Mike. That's not really. Trust me, that's not it in the game. Most people do not like this animation. If y'all could change it, if y'all got time to change it within this time frame, do that. Trust me. I mean, if you're not, you gonna see people complaining. I mean, I'll come back to you later on, and then we can chop it up. That I'm gonna talk to them still real and keep it 100. But in my videos, until they come to me, they don't get that credit. I mean, they don't get that because I'm not pushing for that. You see what I'm saying? They don't get that from me because I'm not pushing for that. I really want to build up off of myself, like have things to build up off myself. Not 2K gave me a logo, or I got to go around 2K and do this and get these. There's a lot of creators that went and played early, didn't blow up. Females. So like I said, it's not all about that all the time. All right. Now we gonna get to Badge Flood. If I could directly communicate to the developers like you, I would easily be less frustrated. Now that's not good to say. You gotta understand, Badge Plug. When it comes to business, you have to know in your mind. You gotta know in your mind. That's what they look for, like-mindedness. You have to know in your mind. You can't even say you would be easily less frustrated. No. Earning out the mud. Keep yourself at a certain point where keep your character constructed. Don't talk crazy about the game. Give your little biased opinions to like, yeah, 2K should fix this and stuff like that. And that's how you gonna probably get through the doors. Have people tagging 2K with some positive comments. For real. They want to see you on some natural. You think it's just that easy after. I don't know what he did, but he definitely did stuff to where they black sheeped him. He definitely did stuff. I don't know if it was back in the day when he first was blown up and he was. I remember, I don't know if it was sports TMB shit. It's something deeper to what he did. Because he hasn't really talked bad about the game. He's really been updating news, certain stuff, and being on the news. But I don't know what it is with him, but they black sheeped him. Okay? I've been giving unbiased constructive criticism with decently poor etiquette, yet I am still left out of the kids out of the cool kids club. Boom, right there, throwing a little slight little talk like that. Still not good. You gotta look like it's all communication, man. I'm telling y'all, it's all communication. It's easy to be submissive to them. If that's the easiest answer. It's easy to be submissive to 2K. If they was offering something good, it'd be nothing for me to do that. 2K has their own roadmap, so I understand not everything we ask for can be added. But at the same time, I've heard that some employees see much more of our content / tweets than we think. Duh! I keep telling y'all they're humans. One, they're not celebrities. They're like more, look at them like geeky, tech nerd type of guys who went to study certain programming with computers and software and stuff like that. And they learned, just like how we learned stick skill and certain shit and combos with 2K, they took their time to be in that field. You understand? That's their field. So you have to look at them like that. Okay? Techie, computer-ishy guys, like, okay, yeah. They see all the tweets. That is their job, to be on Twitter. Social media is a part of their job. Social media is the new wave into the world right now. It's the most entertainment thing that people are on. Like, be real. Look at how everybody. I used to say this. If you was really paying attention to social media, you would see that your grandparents and your mom and stuff wasn't on social media that heavy doing certain stuff. Now you can see your grandma, your mom's, certain grandmothers and mothers posting reels and certain things because the wave, the mental is changing, right? The wave is changing. So 2K has never put food on my table, so I don't look at it as a 9 to 5 where I'd have to contact HR to fix something. Now, this is a double-edged sword. Badge plug, you have uploaded 2K. See, we can't be in the egos. I could say 2K. I'm never in my egos when it comes with making money or just money shit, because I know you need people, and I know it's more of that in associations and stuff like that. If 2K game wasn't here, what would you be? How would you been getting a lot of the money from your YouTube checks? Because I know he gets good checks from YouTube. You can say, yeah, it's my personality too, or I'm talking, but it takes two. It takes two. If that one human or group of humans, whoever it was, because we can't just say one, but if the group of people didn't come together to make this basketball virtual reality game to publish out, so you can discover it and go and say, oh shit, hold up, let me play this game. Let me record this game. So you have to kind of say like, yeah, they kind of did put food on my table. Just stay in the standpoint of that you make the game lit and said, don't make it seem like, okay, they don't do nothing for you. Probably be another strike for you. That'd probably be another strike. It seems like they don't want me to be a part of the club. However, I think it's great that 2K does try to get some creators involved. I just wish it was more who are honest with the people publicly that look up to them for opinions on the game, etc. I hope to see 2K try to get more creators involved, even if it's not me in the future. Yo, Bashfuck did not know how to even come back at this, yo. It's like he wants to be there, but then he's just having this feeling he's not going to be there. But then you're getting mad about it. You can't do that. When it comes to business, you cannot get frustrated. It's a frustration behind him. That's why you see some of the, I just wish it was more who are honest with people publicly. Damn, who are you talking about? You're gonna get yourself black sheep, badge plug. You just need to be quiet and go crazy on the content. You're gonna get yourself blacklisted by doing this. You basically saying when you speak like this, because people gonna read between your words, especially devs, people at high levels, they're gonna read between your words. So who's not being honest? You basically saying Demi ain't the honest guy because the game ain't changing the way where you feel like it's gotten better for you, basically. Because you keep saying you want to see creators there, but there's hella creators that been going. Demi there, I see Mo Buckets, Sanet, Duke. So you saying all these dudes is Fugani then? That's what he's really saying at the end of the day. Well, let me not try to put these words in your mouth, but that's what it's going to come off as. Because there was people who went to go there. There was a a large amount of group of creators to go there. Even the last year, Joe's Knows, and come on, it should only take like one solid creator. So what Badge Plug has to be saying is that none of these creators that have went is fit enough on a realistic end. Or what are you basically saying right here? Because it's very passive. It's very passive. It's like you're giving good compliments and bad compliments mixed in with it. I just wish it was more who are honest with the people publicly. So who's not honest with the people publicly? And then this is a business, man. I keep trying to tell y'all this is a business, man. It's over $1 billion company. Over $1 million. After that, it's NDAs. It's shit that you have to sign contracts on. You can get your ass sued. You go out and you release certain shit. Do you not understand? Uncle Demi and many of people right now can literally tell us something right now that's in the game and drop a leak if they wanted to. No. They're rushed up right now, adrenaline rushing. They stimulated. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, I know this before them type time. That's the energy they got. Now I'm gonna scroll down here because I seen one more person that I want to respond to, who said it. Chalk. I think it was Chalk. He responded to this, but I don't know where it's at in here. You know, these dudes be tweeting it up. Okay, here it is. Here we go. Here we go. Where is he at? Where are you at, Chalkster? Wait, did I miss it? Okay, yeah, here we go. He's there because they wanted him to be there. They wanted him there. It's pretty simple, right? Demi don't know nothing about no engineering game thing. Demi's not even like a sweat or nothing like that. He literally said, oh, where's his tweet at? Let me go find it. Yeah, he literally said this. I know I said I'm going to be a PG in 24 because everybody was talking to him like, yo, he ain't this and that. Or when he was tweeting about the IRL stuff on Twitter, I seen it. So then he talked about, oh, he's making a PG next year to show it. Now he said he's making a two-way. Uncle Demi's making a two-way. So he's seen the game. He probably got on the build that was like a two-way, and he realized, oh, the defense got better. So it made him say, instead of just going a straight PG, because he said he was going to go to a straight offensive PG. Instead of that, since he got to play the game early, because he's leaking stuff in his words, even though he doesn't know it. And he probably was allowed to say something like that regardless. He's letting us know that the defense has to be better, okay? PG in 24, but I will be a two-way. Okay, two-way. Which was, no, I'm going to be a PG in 24, which I still be okay, but he's going to be a two-way PG. So all that tells me is defense got better, because a PG is always going to be a PG, but that just tells me defense got better, because why would you want to be a PG two-way? He wants to be the PG two-way that locks up the other PGs, okay? So defense just got a buff. Easy read between the lines. Easy. It's easy for you to speak the way you do when they are literally giving you every benefit they possibly can. You're in their circle. No shit, you aren't going to say anything questionable. I'm glad Chalk came with some of his sense and said it. But that is really it. Clear cut and dry. Once you get into that lane, Uncle Demi, is like, now you just got to deal with it. How people gonna come at you. That's just how it is. Because you're getting the drops. The early drops. The behind the scenes. And while everybody's talking negative, when you're being the only one to talk positive, you're going to be the one that's separated. So you're going to get the flack. You're going to get that. Regardless of what type of logic you come up with and try to speak and preach out, you still going to get that. Everybody's not going to get that success, bro, by being quiet and not talking about the game. Some people are actually going to blow or get more recognition or actually get themselves a fan base by speaking out and being able to speak that voice for people who really be wanting the game to be better. They in their house and they, you know what I'm saying? That's a real reality out there. And that's probably their way of how they came up in the YouTube world. You have seen people come up like that and no logo, don't need nothing. They doing other things or transpire to the IRL community, whatever the case is. No, that ain't everybody's path to go and actually be there and sit around and get that success. So this, at the end of the day, was just a shot made majorly at Badge Plug. Not a shot, but like him just responding to him indirectly. Criticize and complain recklessly, and then overlook, and then complain, right? Criticize the company, playing victim. See, when you use the word playing victim, that's when I already knew, okay, he's talking about Bash Plug. That's why Bash Plug just responded like that. Because he does do that, like, oh, 2K doesn't invite me. But I swear, yo, he had some, I swear, was he the one who brought out Sports TMB? Was it him to do that? Whenever you was doing stuff with the badge stuff like that before, because I remember this dude was just a badge dude. He wasn't no playing, going crazy and doing, and uploading news. He wasn't doing that. He was doing like some bad, man, y'all let me know in the comment section below, man. I'm wrapping this one up. So much gameplay changes with 24. It's already been cut and made. They already got their stuff. The only thing that they could do right now, like I told y'all, is touch the sliders. Tune the sliders up. Okay, so if they do make some polls right now, they can change the sliders up before the drop or certain little things, which Mike is probably going to do. He's going to come out and talk about stuff. They probably got certain stuff set where they wanted at, but we going to see. Y'all hit that like, subscribe, man. I'll see y'all in the next one.